guys, it's your favorite flat earth auntie, Auntie Tatiana, and in this video, I got a lot to unpack. But the first thing I want to say is thank you to everybody who supports me. Thank you to all my subscribers, my followers, the people that comment and give me feedback, the people that give me thumbs up. You guys are amazing. I love you all. And then there's even people that go to my Instagram and DM me and ask me questions on there or just give me their support on there. I honestly read every single thing that you guys say. I even post them on my Instagram, some of the things that you guys say. Like, I appreciate all the support. I really do. Speaking of Instagram, I was on there looking at my DMs. And then I found a DM from forever ago, 2017 to be exact. And this is when I was first learning about the Anunnaki. Like, guys, just read this. Look at this. By the way, I was DMing somebody who was more woke than me at the time, or they were more enlightened at the time. So I was just catching on. I messaged them and said, wow, you would think that would be enough information to wake up others, but I think they just don't care, which is sad. And last night I watched 2 videos on the Anunnaki and I'm speechless. Okay, I always knew aliens made contact with Earth in the past, but I would have never guessed humans could possibly be genetically engineered. Like, wow, it's believable to me. Shit. Reminds me of the movie Prometheus. In the movie, they suggested that the alien species that created humans later tried to destroy us. And this is from 2017, you guys. Like, this is so crazy. Look how far I've come. It is now 2024, and I've gained so much more knowledge than just this. Okay, so moving on. You guys remember how I did that breakdown, deep dive into the book, The Smokey God? Well, you're not gonna believe it, but I literally just watched a movie last night that totally confirmed everything about this book. So I'm gonna insert the clip of the particular part of the book that I'm talking about. You can fast forward a little bit if you've already watched that video. Patagonians from South America are probably the only natives from the center of the earth that came out of the hole. They were known as the giant race. Patagonian giants were a race of giant humans rumored to be living in Patagonia and described in early European accounts. They were said to have exceeded at least double normal human height, with some accounts giving heights of 13 to 15 feet high. So where is Patagonia? It says Patagonia is a region that encompasses the southern end of South America, governed by Argentina and Chile. So that would basically be this area right here. And when we look at a world map, we can see that area is the closest to Antarctica. And if Antarctica is where this hole/vortex was, that would explain how the giant race came from out that vortex into South America. Here's an old map that actually shows the Patagonians. Okay, now that we had that little recap, watch this video from the movie. It's called Gods of the Deep. By the way, I do not recommend you watch the movie. The movie was actually terrible, but I just liked the fact that they mentioned this.
Teams have been doing research in the Antarctic and Southern Atlantic Oceans for the past 7 years, until a few months ago when we found something unexpected. Our team mapped a trench in the Antarctic continental shelf, west of the mid-Atlantic ridge, between South America and Antarctica. We've collected over 12,000 square kilometers of data. And we found a new deepest point in the ocean of 37,000 feet.
How can that be possible?
We knew that the continental shelf was unusually deep, but it was something else on the ocean floor that caught us by surprise, shall we say. This is footage from a remote control sub we sent down there.
What is that? It looks almost man-made.
We have a theory that it's some kind of portal.
To where?
That, Mr. Peters, is what we're going to find out.
And see, that was just confirmation for me because I've already been telling you guys about those underwater portals. But not only that, that also confirms what the book said about the Patagonians coming from outside the portal in Antarctica into South America. You see how when you know stuff, all the dots just start connecting? Another thing that I found that kind of confirmed this book for me was when I looked up the etymology of the word garden, context meaning Garden of Eden. So based off of this book, we know that the Garden of Eden is located in inner Earth. I like to think you can get to the Garden of Eden through a portal at the North Pole. Now, when you look up the etymology of the word, you see it says enclosed garden, from pi root gear, to grasp, enclose. Why would garden mean enclose? When I think of enclosed, I think of the firmament. Or if you're going along with this book, enclosed would mean the inner earth. So what do you guys think about that? Do you think it's weird that the etymology of garden is enclosed? As you can see in this diagram of hollow earth, the South Pole and North Pole both have entrances, I think portals, that lead to another realm. Now, another interesting thing is when you look up Job 38:33, King James Version, it says, "Knowest thou the ordinances of heaven? Canst thou set the dominion thereof in the earth?" It literally says in the earth. So is that where heaven is, or the Garden of Eden is? Very interesting. Okay, moving on, I would like to talk about some of these TikTok comments that I've gotten on my page that really had me thinking. Like, you guys in my TikTok comments be on it. Okay, so the first one that caught my attention was this person that said, "Bald Earth is satanic." Love the wordplay. We already know Baal, Marduk, Jupiter, Zeus, they're all Satan, same being. So this comment was just A1. Then somebody else commented this on one of my videos. They said, "You live inside a holographic torus field, and all models of Earth are real. You switch between them through faith." Now that just mind blown, because, oh my gosh. This person is saying that all models of the Earth exist. That means the flat Earth, hollow Earth, globe Earth, they all exist. But we switch between them based on our faith. So I guess he's saying like whatever the collective consciousness believes in is what the reality is. So if everyone is told that the Earth is a globe and everyone believes that, then that is going to become our reality. And see, I kind of like this because I've always believed that anything and everything is possible. Anything you can think of exists. We are the creators of our reality. So when we think it, we manifest it. So I really liked this comment. Okay, this is the last one that I'm going to go over. This person says, "Steve Jobs' sole contract was to make a device to connect everyone. He did it." Now, I found this interesting because what if we did all just come here and we all had sole contracts, like a specific task that we came to Earth to do? And it's interesting because if Steve Jobs' task was to create the device, the iPhone, to bring everyone together, it's a good thing because if everyone's together, we would all share a collective consciousness. It would sort of be like the Tower of Babel story where everybody spoke the same language and believed in the same thing and they were trying to reach the heavens. It seems like Steve Jobs' purpose was to create that again. But then the elites or the custodians, Anunnaki, whoever is in control of us, they took his good thing and turned it bad. Everything seems so divisive nowadays. Like if you're on this side or that side, right side or left side, Democrat or Republic, pro-life, anti-life. So it definitely appears that this good thing is being used for bad. We will never ascend or get anywhere positive with the division and fear, because we all see the problem that we're having nowadays with social media, people just using it for the wrong things now. I don't want to say social media is all bad because it literally makes people more aware of things that are going on in the world that you otherwise wouldn't know about. With this iPhone device that Steve Jobs created, everything is connected now. Everything is instant. We're getting closer and closer to the point where everyone's going to be the same. Soon it's going to spread so much to where the collective consciousness all shares the same belief. So that is very interesting to me. Now y'all know this is the model of Earth that I believe in. I'm going to show you a video on TikTok that is interesting because it shows a different perspective of how the firmament actually could work. "And God said, let there be an expanse in the midst of the waters, and let it separate the waters from the waters." Would that be the sun? And would that tube be the firmament? Alright guys, so I went over a bunch of things in this video, a bunch of random stuff, but I just felt like talking to you guys today. So go ahead and leave me some comments. Let me know what you think about all of this. And remember, don't believe me, do your own research. I'm just here to give you my own opinions and my research. I'm not here to mislead anybody. I'm just seeking the truth in my own way and sharing it with the world the best way I can.